Thanks for coming to chat to us, Thomas. Did you really feel your side got what they deserved tonight at the end of that match?
Yeah. I just said to the players in there that I was extremely happy and proud of the performance. I think this is the first time in the 4 years that we, over 90 minutes, go toe-to-toe with a, let's say, top 3 club. I think City, Liverpool, Arsenal, that's been the 3 best teams in the 4 years we've been in the Prem. So the ability and the mindset to do that, the bravery throughout the game in terms of how we build up, how we constantly went in high pressure, man. Extremely proud of that. And of course also that we are coming back from 2-0 down is also a fantastic mentality. So yeah, very, very happy. I would have been happy with the performance still, but the feeling is a little bit better after you get something out of it.
And that's the 7th time you've scored in the 90-plus minute this season as well. What does that say about the mentality and about your players?
I think it's, I've said it many times, got a very good group of players. We created a great culture together. The staff, the players themselves, everyone pushing, got very good characters. So it's just try to keep pushing that group, then they do it by themselves.
Yeah, your focus, obviously, rightly so, will be on the team, but in terms of an individual, Wissa, he surpassed Ivan Toney's tally today. So how impressed have you been with him since he's joined the club?
I think that's extremely impressive. I am very, very pleased on Wissa's behalf. Probably should have scored 2 if I'm a little bit after him. But no, he's been very good for us. And the way he's just, how can you say, been taking over from Ivan, but not only him, Brian as well. I think the partnership between the two of them is quite unique. I read a stat actually today. I'm a little surprised about that. Wissa and Brian are the only 2 on double figures.
Yeah,
in the Premier League.
Yeah, it's crazy.
How impressive is that?
And you can take some credit for that.
I can't swear on TV, but we are just Brentford.
Does that make you feel lucky or proud?
No, extremely proud. I think it's a combination of great strategy from top to bottom. Matthew, Phil Giles, Lee Dykes. John Varney, CEO, myself, great recruitment, great culture, great training, and so everything came together.
Yeah, Thomas, this is my first time at the G-Tech Stadium tonight.
You like it?
I loved it. I really did. And I've heard about it, and I've watched you guys play here, and the energy seems fantastic. But everyone's tuned in. 2-0, no one skipped a beat. They still believed in the team, and they were still, like you said, even if the game had finished 2-1 tonight, you would have been proud of the efforts. It was just lacking that clinical touch, it felt like, in the whole game tonight. And then Phil Foden, the Kevin De Bruyne kind of combination, felt like that was going to be the turning point. But your boys kept going, and City just fell off a little bit. But that basketball style, if you were to call it that, the fitness and the calmness and the quality at the end of the game, I take my hat off to it. It was really great to be a part of, and the energy afterwards. What a great place to play football.
Thank you. I just spoke to a few of the players. I also enjoyed playing tonight. I think that combination, of course, we had to defend low sometimes. We had to go very high sometimes. So you need to be able to perform in all phases of the game. We know that. But the composure in many phases I was extremely pleased about. And I think actually the difference between the 2 teams until the first goal was that I think we actually had a few more good situation where we lacked that final pass or the final top decision or the final top finish, and then they just showed the unbelievable quality of De Bruyne and Phil Foden, and then we were a little bit, how can you say, we lost a decisive duel and it actually just dropped for them 2-0, but the way we kept going, and then we got the final touch from Damsgaard to Mads Rorslev, and then to Wissa, what a goal, and then Keane's left foot cross to Nørgaard. So I think actually when 1-0 up, I think we could have won the game.
Let's just relive that equalising goal and the energy, as Joe touched on, that was in this place. Thomas, just talk us through your emotions here.
This of course, you're very happy because it's always, to get a point in the Premier League, never take that for granted, to get a point against Man City that are a top team. And I think at the end of the season, I'll not be surprised if they're really competing for the Champions League and the FA Cup. To do that, and with the performance as well, that just, it's a great feeling.
And Aki cleared off the line a couple of times. Thomas, you must have thought you'd won it just before the end.
I thought that was definitely a close one. I think he didn't hit the goal, but I think Brian would be a little bit disappointed with himself. He didn't hit the target.
Well, Vissa, he was wrestling the ball out of Ortega's hands at 2-2.
Was he?
Yeah, they were having a little scrap on it. So
That's why
the team
they
felt
had
it.
the little
end.
conversation.
Yeah, I think so. But
I didn't even see
Friendly
that.
conversation.
Yeah, it was a friendly.
Yeah, it was a friendly.
But that was the energy, and that was what you felt. You could see, as I said, Manchester City felt like till about the 80th minute it could be comfortable, and then you could just see them getting tired. You could see things starting to change, and your boys just kept growing and kept going. It was really great to watch.
Up to 10th, Thomas. What's possible? I'm sure you just love that first taste of European football with this club.
I think I'm a very positive and optimistic guy. I go into every game the belief that we can win with huge respect for any opponent, and know in some games we're probably not favorites, for example, today, but we know if we hit our highest level, we got a chance in every game, and that's a fantastic feeling to have, and we try to transmit it to the boys. They know it themselves. It is one game at a time, but of course to go as far as possible.
Thomas, thank you very
Thank you very
much.
much.
Congratulations
Thank you so
tonight.
much.
Thank you.